Season's greetings and welcome back to Merry Little Xmas. Merry Christmas! Nope. Merry Christgust. No, it is Christmas in August. I was gonna be creative, but it didn't work. Anyways, I thought for Christmas in August, we could go for another round of my 5 golden things. So let's get started. For today's 5 golden things, it is actually, I know this is going to be a shock to everybody, but it is actually 10 golden things. But I'm being honest this time. I have a solid 10. It might be 11. I have a solid 10 and an honorable mention. But if 10 golden things doesn't work because the song is 5 golden rings, so 5 gold, whatever. I have 10 favorites, and today we are talking about my favorite original Christmas songs. So these are mostly, and by mostly I mean they are all by contemporary artists, and by contemporary I mean 90s and early 2000s, because I stopped being interested in new music in about 2004. Hi, Editing Becca here. It came to my attention after I finished filming this video that the term I was looking for the entire time I was filming was Christmas pop hits. Not every other word in the English language I said trying to come up with that phrase. Christmas pop hits. You could thank my friend Kelly for that. She was in a video. I'm sure you remember her, the cute little one. Yeah, a genius, truly. Christmas pop hits. Really, Becca? Back to the video. With that, let's get started with number 10. So my number 10 favorite original pop, contemporary, whatever you want to call it, Christmas song is I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day. I like the Leona Lewis version. I know she didn't write the song or come out with the song first, but that's the version I like. This is definitely a bop. I will probably be saying that a lot. I'm gonna have to think of a new way to explain my favorite Christmas songs, but I don't know what kids are saying. Are we still? My number 9 favorite, whatever we're calling this, Christmas song is Oh Santa by Mariah Carey. Santa, if you get this letter, won't you help me out? I know. Just wait. The other one is on the list, obviously. But Oh Santa by Mariah Carey, if you have not listened to that song, do yourself a favor and have a little getting ready a la Lizzie McGuire with the hairbrush Christmas dance party, because Oh Santa is so great. I think it debuted in her Hallmark Christmas movie with Lacey Chabert. I don't remember what it's called. It's ridiculous, but I think that's where it like premiered, but it's so good, and I know she does it on her like Christmas tours. So if you haven't heard it, I highly suggest it. Oh Santa. Number 8 is My Only Wish This Year by the one and only Britney Spears. Can you hear me? It's an oldie but a goodie, and we're gonna be getting into a little bit more of oldies but goodies. But guys, My Only Wish This Year, so good. Classic Britney Spears. It's so good. I don't know how else to explain my favorite Christmas songs than just saying the title and then telling you how much I love them. But that's what I'm doing. So, cool. Number 7, Step Into Christmas by Elton John. Step into Christmas, let's join together, we can watch the snow fall. Another one that is like obviously this is on the list. Step Into Christmas. All of these songs get me in the Christmas mood, and they are the top songs I go to when I need a little Christmas, as the song says. But Step Into Christmas, something about it, I don't know what it is, but it's a Step Into Christmas. You're welcome. Number 6 is, this one is so funny to me, and I have to give a little credit for me even knowing the song. I know, I think I would have eventually come to find it on my own, but it is Christmas Is Starting Now by Big Bad Voodoo Daddy.
Christmas is starting now. Oh yeah, Christmas is starting now.
And they have such great Christmas songs. I could probably make an entire video just talking about how much I love Big Bad Voodoo Daddy's Christmas albums, but I digress. Christmas Is Starting Now was in a Phineas and Ferb episode or special or something, but I don't know if you guys know who the Tim Tracker is. He lives here in Orlando actually, and he's a theme park vlogger, and that is what he sings every time he starts seeing sparks of Christmas appearing in the parks. He'll go, Christmas is starting now, and he like talked about it years ago, and I was like, what is that song? It is so good. It's like swingy, it's so fun, and I mean just the title in general, Christmas is starting now. If you play it, that just means that Christmas is starting now whenever you play it, no matter what. So there you go. All right, so we are into the top 5, 6, because there's an honorable mention, but top 5. And so my number 5 golden things, my number 5 favorite Christmas song is Christmas All Year Round by Sabrina Carpenter.
Let's make the whole year Christmas, no reason to forget this.
This song, Christmas All Year Round, fun fact, I actually really wanted it to be my like intro song, but I was afraid of copyright strikes, so I didn't do it. But if that tells you anything, that I really wanted Christmas All Year Round to represent me, so obviously it is in my top 5 favorite Christmas songs. Okay, number 4, I'm unclear if this is a well-known song, but I am eternally grateful for knowing that it exists. Merry Christmas Everyone by Shakin Stevens.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
I know it from Zoe Sugg because she sings it in her Vlogmas videos all the time. It is so ridiculous. All you can do when you listen to that song is this, because that is, it's just what the song makes you do, and I love it so much. All right, top 3, here we go. Are you ready for this? I don't think any of these are going to be that surprising, so you're welcome. Number 3, Greatest Time of Year by Allie and AJ.
It's the greatest time of year, and it's here.
If this isn't one of your favorite Christmas songs, then you are clearly not a millennial. And that's just what I'm gonna say about that. Greatest Time of Year. So here's a little backstory. I do have a backstory for this one. So let's go back in time to the olden days when iPhones either didn't exist, I know, or they weren't widespread yet. Do we all remember that time that not every cell phone service carrier had iPhones? I remember. I also remember T-Mobile being the last one that got iPhones. Anyways, I digress. So back in the olden days when you had iPods, it would, your music, or at least my music, maybe I just don't know how to technology, would be put in order by artist. So Allie and AJ was my top artist. I used to you know, press play on my shuffle, on my iPod, on my iHome. Am I aging myself? Every morning when I got ready. And so I would start every day with Greatest Time of Year by Allie and AJ, which is not a bad way to start your day, but a little backstory on that one. Number 2, obviously, is Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays by none other than the greatest boy band ever, NSYNC. And no, I will not accept Backstreet Boys being the best, because they're not. It's NSYNC. Thank you so much.
Merry Christmas, happy holidays.
What is there to say about Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays other than it's the greatest gift NSYNC ever gave us? It is so good. So during the holidays, Universal Orlando, and I guess Hollywood, I've just never been there, plays Christmas music, obviously. But when you work there and you are there every single day, you come to realize it really is only like 20 songs that play on a shuffle. And so I would always like try and see what songs I could hear. My first year I ever worked for Universal was during the holidays, and I was convinced that there were only 3 songs, and one of them was the Chipmunk Christmas song. And I actually used to find that song endearing, and I no longer do. But Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays is one of the songs on that loop, and it was always super exciting if I could catch it in the morning. It's harder to hear when guests are in, but I would get to work sometimes before the park was open, but the music would be playing. So I would have a little dance party to Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. It always meant it was going to be a good day. The honorable mention. Here's the thing. You all thought this was going to be number 1, and whatever. I made this song the honorable mention because it is in a league of its own. All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey.
I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing
No, it's not my number 1 favorite, but it's also not my number 10 favorite. It is on its own a Christmas classic. I don't even know if it belongs in this list. It might have belonged in my favorite Christmas classic list because that's what it is at this point, a classic. So yeah, it's my honorable mention because I couldn't not say it, but it is Christmas. And finally, we have made it to my number 1 favorite original contemporary Christmas song. It's the best Christmas song ever. It is my ringtone most of the year. It is so wonderful. And that is Santa Claus Lane by Hilary Duff.
Walking this Christmas down Santa Claus Lane. No need to wonder, no need to explain.
Stop right there. If you have not heard this song, please stop this video. Actually, no. Finish this video. It's almost over. But then very promptly go and listen to Santa Claus Lane. And then don't stop. Listen to the entire album because it is a masterpiece. It is my go-to happy Christmas song. It is my go-to happy album. It is what I listen to most, probably, on my iTunes, Apple Music, whatever you will. It holds such fond memories. I mean, I still have the CD. It actually, I don't believe it's on Apple Music. It might be on Spotify though. But the only reason I have it is because I put it on my laptop through my now dead external CD drive because I still have the CD. And I will never forget, I was 8, 9, maybe 10, I don't know, in that age, shopping at Limited 2 as 8 to 12-year-olds did in the 90s, early 2000s, and waiting in the checkout line, and I look to my left. I actually do believe it was my left. I can see it clearly. And there's Christmas things and lip glosses and all that jazz. And what do I see but this beautiful CD of Hilary Duff, Santa Claus Lane, in her white sweater with the blue guys. I love this album and I love this song so much. It is the credits, I believe, for the Santa Claus 2. And I probably could have made its own video just on this song or this album. Please go listen to it. It is so good. It is so good. The whole album is so good, but Santa Claus Lane is definitely my favorite. Ugh, so good. And that's it. My top 10, 11 favorite contemporary original Christmas songs, whatever you want to call these songs. They make me feel good and happy, and these days I think we could all use something that makes us feel good and happy. So I hope you take my list and make your own playlist. Share your favorite songs down below in the comments if I didn't mention them, or if I did mention and you are grateful that I did. I feel like I got some popular ones, but I also have gone deep into the Christmas music archive, so I know some odd ones as well. Before I go, I just wanted to call attention to my earrings that I'm wearing. They look like little snowballs. I'm obsessed with them. They are from the shop Whatever Lola. I will leave it down below. My friend Natalie actually runs this shop. She makes these pom-pom earrings, which are like her claim to fame, as well as really awesome like rainbow earrings and t-shirts and sweatshirts and stickers. She just did a huge relaunch. A lot of things are sold out, but I do think there are still things for sale. You can check her out at her website, I will post below, but also her Instagram, Whatever Lola. This stuff is so, so wonderful. And I just love these earrings because they're like little snowflakes. They're so fun. But I just wanted to mention these and her shop because she's doing amazing things and we need to support our friends and support small business now more than ever. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you will hit that red subscribe button and that jingle bell notification so you don't miss whenever I post a video. I promise I'm trying to figure out a schedule, but I am balancing life as a full-time worker for the first time, so I'm trying to figure out this flow and how I will post things regularly. But we are getting into the Burr months, which means we are getting into that season, which means I have to figure out how to post regularly. If you want to follow more, you can follow my Instagram, which is now Merry Little Becksmiths, where I post Christmas things, life things, some mental health, lots of books. It was my Bookstagram before, but we're transitioning. So it's a little bit of everything, but if you just like kind of cozy vibes, please go check that out. I post a lot on my stories and relatively regularly on the feed, as well as my Twitter at BexyBoohoo. And give this video a like if you liked it. Comment down below what your favorite Christmas song is. And with that, I will see you next time. Happy holidays!